Oh, welcome back to Empire Total War, Denmark campaign, Ultimate Commander. I'm going to have to dash for the door fairly soon. I think it's going to go, but I wanted to sort of sneak in a quick game today. My video from last night is still uploading, and it's late afternoon now, so it's uploading in the background. I hope this doesn't affect that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy out here. I've just taken this place, of course, Istanbul, so I need to take him out shortly. I'm going to do that. The other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do rather than do it while you're there, because it's going to be fiddly messing around with all of these things. What I'm going to do is these dragoons that I've got, any dragoons that I've got around these places around here, I'm going to shunt them along. So Alsace-Lorraine dragoons, they're going to go over to Stuttgart. Hanover, one dragoon from there is going to go to Stuttgart. Stuttgart, 3 units to Alsace-Lorraine, etc. You know, so it's going to be a case of, you see what I mean? These from here, and I'm going to put some troops back in here, take dragoons out, put troops in these forward positions here. So we defended against these Spanish instead of just having dragoons all the way around, and then filter some dragoons into these places here, because it's just hopeless around there, I'm afraid, at the moment. I need to do something with it. Okay. Now the other thing I wanted to do is what did I want to do? Oh yes, I remember. Over in Rome, over here, what I want to do is send some troops from there. So you know what's going to happen with the shuffling and everything, don't you, in mainland Europe over there? Well, I know, okay, this is mainland Europe, isn't it, Rome, but you know what I mean, northern Europe. So what I want to do is take some troops from here. I'm just going to take, what, I don't know, 5 foot maybe? Is that 5? Yep, 5 foot and 1 horse. Okay, and I'm going to put them over in here. And the reason why I want them in here is that at the moment there's nothing in here but dragoons. So I need to get those over, and if this place isn't happy when I do that, oh, it is, that's alright then. Okay, I'm okay with that then. I was going to move some dragoons back, but I don't think I need to. So basically the rest is just shuffling things around, and then it'll be a turn end. So next time you see me, we'll be doing the turn end, I think. So I hope that's okay, but otherwise you're going to be spending ages, and my videos are taking absolutely ages to upload at the moment, so I need to get on with it really. Okay, thanks. Right, well, that's all done. Took about, I don't know, 25 minutes that, when you think I had to get into the battle as well and then fight this this unit here. But it's now cleared, everything's shuffled around like I said it was going to be, the Rome troops have been moved, so basically it's just a case of making sure I've got proper units in these areas around here in case Spain decides to attack me, and also I've got dragoons filtering down through these new places as well, and basically that's all the whole thing has been about. I suppose I could just amalgamate those a bit, couldn't I? Oh, I've actually got room for one more in there. Actually, I missed that, but sorry about that. Okay, still nowhere near, by the way, with these places. They are going to rebel, so let's see what happens on the turn end, shall we? Yeah, so it was just a case of, I'd written on my list who I could take from which place. I've worked it all out in advance to make it quicker, as I normally do, but it was still going to take about 10, maybe 15 minutes shuffling about. I think I'm a faster talker than I am a worker, which is not too good, is it really? But you know, it's video time. I'm uploading a video at the moment which is about 20% smaller than the ones I normally upload, and like I say, I began uploading it last night at 10:30. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I looked about 15-20 minutes ago, well, maybe half an hour ago I suppose, but yeah, it was about just before 3:30 actually I checked, and it had what did it have? About 900 minutes left to go, 15 hours. No, it wasn't quite that, 479. Anyway, I worked it out that it would be done by about 10:30 tonight. I set it off at 10:30 last night. So in other words, that's a 24-hour upload, and that's for an 800 video. The ones I normally do over, you know, they're just over a gigabyte. And that last one that I did took 36 hours, so it's just a nightmare. So I really am going to have to cut corners if I can, but it's a shame really that I can't get some nice close-ups of the battles like people want, because when I'm fighting the battles I'm either sort of sitting there forever just shelling in from a distance, or I'm getting in there very, very quickly and responding, because The enemy in the Darthmod Ultimate Commander is quicker, does respond quicker, will catch you out all over the place. So it's very difficult to spend any time just watching things, you know, it really is. Somebody warned me about those Genoese, and I think the Genoese are going in the opposite direction, aren't they? So I don't think we're going to have to worry too much. Anyway, the bell might ring any minute now. I might have to go for the door, but up until then, I should be okay. I've got some rakes hanging around. People are saying, why don't you kill the Russians with them? Fair enough, yes I can. What that will do is antagonise the Russians though, and I don't want to antagonise the Russians because I need them as friends at the moment. I desperately need them as friends, I really do. I wonder about getting him down here somewhere. I've probably got rakes around here anyway, but I'll send him over there anyway. Basically spies, my rakes. What's this? There's the rebellion. That's the one I was expecting. Okay, that's a rebellion in Bavaria. That's those over there. I'll send troops to go and get him. And that's... oh, military technology, explosive rockets. Somebody's explained to me now, only just now would you believe, that you can't get platoon firing. They've been disabled in Darthmod, so I spent all this time trying to get it. I've got light infantry doctrine, which is great, but I still need the platoon firing to get machine rifling, so I might still go for it, so I'm going to keep up with that one, I think. Now this, 17 turns, I don't think I'm still going to be here in 17 turns. I hope I will have finished the game by then, but maybe not, and I do want shrapnel shot. It would be nice to have, so I might swap it for one of my other quicker researching universities, you know, when it gets nearer to the time. And of course I'm not doing any of those because they take too long and they give me minuses, and the one thing I can't afford in this game is minuses, you know, or increased agitation in my newly taken on workers on strike in Greece. There's nothing I can do about the Greeks, you know. Sounds like Angela Merkel. No, I'm only kidding, by the way. Any Greeks out there? It's just a joke. English sense of humour. Did you hear that, by the way? Oh, what was it now? I can't remember what they both were. I've probably told you before, but anyway, when the recession first started, they said... in fact, I don't even know if other people use this term, you know, but they said... oh, what is the other one? I can't remember now. They mentioned one source and then Terra Masalata, you know, are both suffering from very high inflation. They're calling it a double dip recession. I thought, oh, anyway, it was a rubbish one when it came out. But anyway, there you go. That was Greece. You've got to laugh about the recession, haven't you? Otherwise you cry. What have we got here now? Right, workers strike Greece. Right, okay, so I'm just going to untax the Greeks. They're going to be chuffed a little bit to that, aren't they? Right, they'll probably say, now, again, don't have a go at me, the Greeks, you know, but they'll probably say, well, we don't pay taxes anyway. What's your problem? Okay, right, we're going to take those out as well when the time comes. Rebellion, and you please understand our British sense of humour, will you? It's terrible, I know. Right, I don't think I replenished any of those, did I? I don't think I did. I think basically because I couldn't. Let's replenish all of these. Now you remember what I said before, I like to pick on armies separately and then let's see how much this is going to cost. 500, so that's not as bad as I thought. Oh, it's because the horse took all the hits, wasn't it, really, I think, or the major part of the hits. Anyhow, you remember I said, oh, I'll stand off at a distance and I'll shoot people from there. Well, yes, I normally would do. In here, I'm going to have to recruit, I'm afraid, but I was going to recruit dragoons, but I think I'm just going to be fighting rebellion after rebellion after rebellion in here, and I think I want to cut off the enemy here by leaving a garrison there and attacking these places. So I'm not going to recruit dragoons, I'm going to recruit decent infantry. Right, okay. I know I've got household cavalry, but no, I want to get those as well. Not household cavalry. No, I haven't got sorry, yes, I've got household cavalry already in here, but I like the heavy cavalry because they're a bit more effective than others. Right, so that's letter of demands. That's from Remelia. And over here, workers on strike Remelia. Yes, we've just looked at that. Can't do a darn thing about that, I'm afraid. Military technology, explosive rockets. We know about that one. So, construction report. Right, okay. Engineering school, Berlin. Oh, good. That means I can get 24 pounders now in there. I might just have to look into that. Church school, I would like to improve those if I can, but we shall see. What's that? Finland. That's a new port, right. without thinking too much about it, I'm going to get fishery in there. I know people say trade routes. Fisheries grow quicker. They have a good immediate income. That's what I want. You know, quicker income, the better. Morale in battles, good. Thank you very much. That's the trait, isn't it, that gives them morale in battles. Somebody was telling me about that before. The more stars you have, the better morale. But like I said before, morale doesn't make that much difference, does it really? Certainly not to the battles I fight. Somebody's died. One of my generals. Ah, right. Okay, Württemberg. So we're a man down in there. Did we have another general around here anyway? Oh, do you know, the one place I could have done with that general staying. Never mind. Okay, wind's back. Now, Dundee, Scotland. Oh, it's going to be another craft place, isn't it? Because this place is happy. Yes, it is. So I'm going to make that into a craft workshop. You might say, why are they happy? Well, because they know this empire of Denmark is actually being run by a British man. So there you go. So they're quite happy. Agent recruited. I've got no Scottish in me, by the way, that I can find. None anywhere. So I don't know whether that's going to please any Scots out there or upset them. Well, I have no Scots in my family. What's that? Unit recruited. I will say though, my mother had a great love of the Scots. Ah, yes, that's the one I had in there, and that's why she called me Graham. She called me Graham after the Graham clan. So there you go. You know, James Graham, the Great Pretender, and all that. Not that he, you know, that my mother was interested in that kind of thing. She just knew the name Graham and thought, that's a nice name. I'll call him that. But anyway, there you go. That was that. Right. Okay. I'm going to kill off all those rebels now, and then I'll come back and bring you back onto the map. I've untaxed Greece. I'm recruiting in Istanbul, as you already know. In Stuttgart and Rhineland, I'm going to move some dragoons on again. Stuttgart, 4 dragoons to Munich, and then Rhineland, 4 dragoons to Stuttgart. So I'm going to do all of that because it's some fiddling about, and I'm going to get rid of the rebels as well. Once I've done all that, I'll bring you back into the game and we'll think about what we're going to do next. Okay, sorry about all this fiddling about, but I'm really desperately trying to keep the times down if I can. Okay, thanks. Back in a bit. That's all done, seemingly in a jot. So, what do I want to do here? Yes. I want to repair this arsenal now that I can afford it, and I've still got just a little bit more money left over, because I've sort of replenished troops, etc., of course, as well, and to recruit something. I need to get these dragoons out of here doing something useful, so I'm going to recruit, well, whatever I can, really. Have some of those. Oh, look, they're cheap. You wouldn't have thought they'd have been cheap. Mind you, it's only half a size, isn't it? It's only 105 in the unit. Okay, let's have some of those. If they're all that I can get, then that's what I'm going to go for. Right. Okay, but that's it. Turn end. See what happens now. What I continually neglect at the moment is my rakes, because I've used them as spies and not sort of committed them because it might upset my close neighbours and therefore make enemies. I seem to have sort of sat them round in useless places, really, almost next to my own territories, which really is quite stupid. Okay, oh, look, quite a lot there, aren't there? Quite a lot of Spanish. Right, I'm sort of hoping now that Russia remains an ally throughout, really. Well, I don't know that they will, but it would be really good if they did, because, I mean, I didn't realise this in the beginning. I thought that I would have to move my borders, creep up my borders gradually like I normally do and defend them. And of course that would mean Russia would have to go, because I would be pushing them back as my border expanded, but that hasn't been the case at all. I've been able to sort of take out individual places. It might be worth having a look in India though, see what's happening. See if there is a territory there that I could jump in on. Oh, I got myself a new book. I can't, well, it's not brand new actually, but I can't pronounce the name or even remember the name. Somebody, Cupperman or something like that. Oh right, okay. Agent recruited. Let's look at that one. Oh, here you go. Talking about rakes, I've got another one of them. Yeah, something like Karen Cupperman or something like that, and it's called Providence Island, the Lost Puritan Colony. Is it the lost or the second? The other. I think it's the other. Providence Island, the other. 1630 to 1641. Very, very interesting. I knew nothing about it, but I don't know if I've mentioned it before on here, but I was looking for names like John Pym. Remelia. Oh, no surprise there, I suppose. What got damaged? Oh, nothing in here, so that's good news. I was sort of expecting one of my places in there to go. Ah, now there's a typical example of someone who's in a useless place. Let's get him into there and then move him across. And we can go and have a look what he's building up over here. Look at that. Might be something coming around there, of course, but nothing there. These are the recruits that I got, of course. Are they? These here. Remember, I'm getting an army here instead of dragoons. So that's workers' right. Yes, we know about that, but it's where it is, isn't it? It's not showing me. Oh, I see. Hang on a minute. It's not actually the building's been damaged yet, is it? Or does that show me it's showing a separate section? Letter of demands, Remelia. Yeah, we know about that. Recruitment report. Right. Shouldn't it? Yeah, Remelia. And oh, okay, and those are the two that I got in Paris as well. I'm wanting to build Paris up a bit. I think when they riot, something gets damaged, doesn't it? I thought it did, but I can't see. I can't. Oh, I wonder if it's that place. Might be that one. Small madrasa. What is a small madrasa? I'm going to get rid of it anyway. I'll build something else there. But I probably can't have the advantages of it anyway because it's a non-Western building. But anyway, new town emerges. Where's this one? Denmark. Well, I'm going for craft workshops everywhere at the moment, unless the place is unhappy, which it better not be. Right, okay, oops, where are you? Craft workshops. Basically because they generate wealth. So let's look at this one. Island, a look of it. Yep. And craft workshops in there as well. Good. And technological advances. Shortened carbines. Well, I can get light dragoons with it, can't I? Power loom. Does it really matter, I think, at this stage? I think I've got everything that I really need. You know, the more advanced military technologies I can't use anyway, so it's a bit of a damp squib, really, that, to borrow one of our Prime Minister's phrases. Right, okay, I think what I'll do is I'll move my dragoons from over here. Okay. Well, those. If I just move them into here and see what the effect is first, then I'll get them out of here. Look at that. Absolutely fine. So that's great. Okay, so I need to get all those dragoons over to somewhere where they're going to be some use. Now this I untaxed, didn't I? If I tax it, it goes to -1. I think I'll put them there instead of over there. You see, that is going to be on too many minuses. So those dragoons really aren't going to make much difference at all. So I'll just move them over to there, I think. I don't even know if they're on the ships yet. They're not, are they? Let's get them on the ships. Okay. If nothing else, it'll allow me to free up that army, bring it out of Greece, you know, and do something a bit more useful with it. Yeah. Okay. And those dragoons, come on, where are you? Here. Right, into there. Great, and we're taxing it now. Great stuff. Okay, put that one back, I think. Yeah, now that's left that a little bit more exposed. It might be worth thinking about getting something else in there, you know. I'm not too sure though. I'll have to think about that. Okay, now what I am going to do though is recruit over here in Istanbul. Reason being that, like I said, I want to raise an army in here, don't I? So I'm going to get, well, I don't know, some artillery maybe even. Recruit. Yep, why not? We'll get some 12-pounders, because I think at the moment in there I've only got the howitzers, haven't I? Yes, I have. Yeah, I know they're good howitzers and all that, but you know what it's like. The cannon fire seems to do so much better, doesn't it, than the howitzer fire now in this, which is great. I mean, it's just as it should be, really. So, over in Paris, I said I'd recruit in here, didn't I? So I'm going to. And over in here, I'm going to get... Oh, wow, look. Loads of troops in there, aren't there? I don't really know what to get in there. I can get 4 units. What shall I have? At the moment, I've got infantry and 1 gun. How about another gun and some infantry and a unit of horse? That sort of straightens it all out a bit, doesn't it, I think? Yeah? Right, these dragoons in here, I don't think I need these either now. So, let's take those up. The weird thing is, watch this. This is what I don't understand. Right, it's 5, isn't it? Now, if I take out those dragoons, the dragoons are giving at the moment. That shows 9, doesn't it? 1.5 will come from these, yeah? So, my actual garrison forces are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm giving 9, so where on earth is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 going? They're not there, are they? It's just showing as 9. So I really don't quite understand how that works, but anyhow, I'm going to take out my dragoons, and I bet you that just, I don't know, goes to 1 or 0 or whatever, but it won't matter, because I'm only sending them to the halve. Just up to there. So I can always move them back. Yeah, look. See, look at that. They're on 0. Now, where... I don't... There's no sense in it, is there? Really? I mean, the army now is giving 1. You know, so... There's something not quite... that makes sense. 1 makes sense, because it's, you know, 1.5, you know. But what doesn't make sense is that I'm not on... What is it? All those minuses. I don't know what it was now. What, 14 minuses or something? I'm not too sure, but anyway, there you go. Right, I'm going to bring a ship over, because I'm going to take those somewhere. Over to here. Right, but I'm not going to take them yet. I'm going to take them when they haven't had any movement at all, so I can drop them over next to Istanbul. That's the general plan anyway. So they won't have done any move whatsoever, and also while they're there, they've got an opportunity to help if anything happens here, because they're on a road. There's a good chance if anything attacks there, these will come on in support as well. So, and we've still got these to worry about. These, what's he got? Just those 3 units there. Now I'll have garrison forces, and I've got 3 of my own in there, so I'd probably meet his 3 with 5 of mine. He's unlikely to attack it because he thinks there's a fort around it, and of course I've got the dragoons to come in as reinforcements anyway, so I don't think there's going to be any trouble there at all, really. I think we've just about covered that one. Right, okay, I'm going to try and get some access from the Austrians as well, because this area here of the Austrians is cutting me off dead across there. It's right across there. Can you see that white there? All the way across there. Yeah, you can't quite see it around there. But basically there's a whole line here, all the way along there, that's Austria. You can see some of it there. And it's preventing me from getting back around to here. And that's not good news, you know, because the Spaniards can build up their forces there. And the Austrians are building up quite a... Oh, I thought it was a decent force, but it's just bits, isn't it? I didn't realise that. I really didn't realise that. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get military access back again. Just give them something. I don't know what to give them, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. Austrians, Austria. Okay, I'll give you some technology. What about 3 lots of technology? And I want military access for, I think 10 turns is easily going to be enough, isn't it? 20 turns? Try 20. See if that works. Little to commend them. Oh. I wonder if they'll go for 10 then. Access 10. Little to commend them. Do you know, they're going to want to share access, aren't they? This is a nuisance. Technology 3 and military access 5. Oh, blow you then. 3 techs And all I want is military access for 5 turns, and you're going to deny me that. That's just strange, I think. A bit strange. Anyway, plenty of money to spend, and that's all I wanted to do this turn, really. All that you've seen there is all, really, that I wanted to achieve. Can't get any more in there, can I? No, I can't. Okay, I think I might just hang on to the money, because I might need it elsewhere. I'm definitely recruiting over here in Istanbul as well, aren't I? Yeah, I'm recruiting everywhere that I need to, or that I feel as though I need to at the moment. So, okay, well let's improve these buildings along here then. Oh, reorganised procurement is needed. Oh, it's because I haven't got 3,000, that's why. Okay. Can't do anything with those, can't improve any of those. Right, okay, might just be worth then improving Paris a little. What will that give me? Will it give me heavy cavalry? Heavy cavalry, yes. And at the moment, I can only get dragoons. So I'm going to go for this, so I can get some heavy cavalry in there. What have I got left? 461. It's not a lot, is it? See how close these are to being replenished. They're on the way. Anyway, right, okay, turn end. Let's see what happens this time. Oh, I'm nearly 26 minutes into the video. That's a real shame, actually, because I like to take a territory on every video. Anyway, there was 2 videos ago where I took 2 territories, and the last one I took 1. So maybe that one where I got 2 territories will just have to be the one that counts for this one, because otherwise there won't be time, will there? That's a nuisance, really. Now, I know there's going to be a rebellion in Istanbul this time. So obviously I need to fight off the rebellion, but it's not so important that I'm fighting a rebellion. It's more important that I'm building up an army there that I can hold Constantinople in the south with, while I move north and take the 2 Ottoman territories to the north. That's the overall plan anyway. It would have been so good not to have had a rebellion and just gone straight for his northern town. See, one option is to take those 2 northern territories and then make peace with them, and then he will be ousted from my territories, and I have to go back south across that river. Ooh. Right, keeping my eye on these. I can't really see anything, you know, instantly achievable. You know, anything where you think, aha, there's just one territory there that's just standing out, ready to be pinched. Now, somebody told me to watch the Genoans or Genoese, and nothing seems to be happening there, so that's good news, isn't it? The Barbary states are probably stealing from me. King dies. Oh dear. Is that bad news in terms of my happiness all over? Enemy raid. Oh yeah, well this is not surprising. This will all be around here. These bits and bobs around here, won't it? I can't really do anything about those. Auxiliary gained. Right, okay. In fact, I'll just check. Oh, enemy raid. Yeah, the same area. Yeah. Let's just check how happy everywhere is now. Regions. Yeah, it's just Remelia, isn't there? I wonder, actually, if I can settle that place, you know, with those dragoons that I've just decided to send. It's -8. I think they might do it, you know. They might just tip the balance. Rebellion. Ah, so we have had a rebellion. Great. Is that them? No, it isn't. Oh, they're way up there, you see. That's the problem, you see. Once I've left there and gone up there, you see, this is partly why I needed a better army. I'd love to have gone all the way. So love to have gone all the way and taken that territory on this video. That would have been ideal if I could have achieved it, but I couldn't leave Paris so exposed, that's the thing, by bringing those dragoons out. And I needed to leave a force behind here as well, so it just wasn't possible to go for it. Oh, it would have been so good to get that. Okay, that's a rebellion, and what's that? New national leader. Christian the, is that 6th? Yes it is, 6th. Okay, recruitment report. Ah, oh gosh, the heavy first rate. Ah, I'd forgotten all about that. Goodness me, so long ago I'd just completely forgotten. Okay, France, I've got troops. Remelia, I've got troops. Great stuff. Okay, France should be okay now. Enemy raid. Is this one? No, these are ones we know about because they're greyed out, so won't worry too much about those. And what's that? Construction report. Right, brilliant. And I'm up to nearly half an hour, folks. Anyway, I think what I'm going to have to do is clear those away and do that, you know, between videos rather than have you watch that because it's a waste of time. But what I will do is I'll move these troops now from the Havre. Oh, I did that. I don't know if I told you I did that European game, by the way. It's quite fun. It's like a puzzle. You get the puzzle of Europe, and you have to slot all the countries into their place. You know, I mean, you could just do it by knowing the shape and slotting them in that way. But if you know where they are, it's a heck of a lot easier. It really is, because you then look straight to that area and then fit the puzzle piece in. But anyway, I don't think these can even reach, can they? No. Well, don't worry, that's not a surprise. What I really need to do is get them into here and meet those. In fact, I think I can do it this way, can I? By going up to there and then coming across. I'm not sure it matters because they're going to have to go that way anyway, aren't they? No, let's take them the whole way. Do you know, I thought they were going to have to go to that ship at Marseille and do it that way. Actually, that's a better idea. If I go to that one I've got at Marseille here, I can leapfrog the ships, can't I? He might just be able to get back. Ah, that's an interesting idea. Come on. Yep. Now. What on earth? He can't move anywhere. What's going on? He can't get back, basically. No, not going to be able to get back. Never mind. I think... I don't know. I can't move him anywhere, really, can I? I can't get him to any of those other ports. So, what I'm going to do then is just pull him out then. Okay, bring this one out. And put him... In fact, he can probably reach, you know. Yeah, actually, I don't want him to reach. If he goes all the way there, he's going to end up stuck out there in the water, isn't he? I don't want that. Okay, let's get him round to here. Right. Now, I should now be able to put him back in there. Okay. And then this one that I've moved all the way around to here. I don't know why I keep showing this. I've shown this loads of times, haven't I? And I could save you time just by saying, yep, done that now. But anyway, I've started now, so I'll finish. So that's that one, and this one. Let's see which one can move the furthest. That one can't. Right, this one can. So let's just pull out that one that can, having swapped his men over to there. Right, okay, and then this one here. He's the one with the full movement. Yes, he is. Just double checking. I'm hoping he can get back to that place. Or at least get back to, say, this port here or something. I don't know. Maybe I need to get some more sloops. I'll probably do, you know. Right, bring him over to here. And then we're back to where we were before with, you know, putting troops on there in Istanbul. Remember I had that problem before. So let's see if I can get it to work this time. Okay, do you remember how long it took me to fiddle about trying to find how to get the troops on here before? I'm going to do that off camera, so I'm going to put these troops on here and get them into Rumelia, yeah, and then what I'm going to do is take some troops out of there and defeat the rebels. I think they're the rebels up there, aren't they? I don't think I'm going to be able to go on and take this place. If I do, I'll reserve that for the next video, or I might just, you never know, I might just say, oh look, I've taken the territory at the end of this video. I don't know really. We'll see what happens, won't we? But anyway, the main thing is I'm going to get rid of him, yeah, and I'm going to put these dragoons in there to settle the place, because they should be enough. But having said that, I've got to take men out. Ah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'll be taking some men out. Ah, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because I will also be defeating the rebels. So once I've defeated the rebels, you see, it will show as, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called now. It will show, what's that? Grenadier. Janissary Grenadiers. Very good. But they're not mounted, that's the main thing. So it hasn't got anything that can run from the battlefield. That's the important part as far as I'm concerned. So, okay, 35 minutes almost. I'm trying to keep my video time down. So I'm going to go in there, put my dragoons in there, and then take him off. No battle on this video, I'm afraid, but I do need to try and keep these videos down. I don't even know if the other videos even uploaded yet. I really don't. It's now, by the way, 8 o'clock at night almost, and I started the previous one at 10:30, like I said. So anyway, I'll get on and do this, and unfortunately it's going to be the next video where I take a territory, and I'm hoping it will be that one. Maybe with some naval support. I'll move that ship back as well, by the way. Maybe with some naval support I might be able to attack the other place as well. Is it that one? He's got 2 areas up here, I think. He hasn't got, oh, he's got 3. Oh, that's a pain. Hasn't got that one as well, has he? No, he hasn't. What's that one? That's, yeah, Ottomans. The Ottomans. They're the Ottomans, are they? Yep. And they're the... Oh, maybe he's got 3 regions then instead. Blast. Never mind. Anyway, I'll take 1 or 2 of them. And we're still on 29 regions. Oh dear, falling behind. Okay, I'll show you the results on the next video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please like. Usual story. And many apologies for the delay in the videos. It's nothing to do with me. I'm piling them up now. It's just the time it takes to upload them.